rappers. These verses take rappers to the church like pastors. Stepping with my weapon on, repping what I'm stepping on. Check that I've been sketching on, protect what I'm investing on. Her ring was off, her dress was on. She do it till the rest is gone. Then she made a mess all on the bed that I was resting on. Rub me till the stress is gone, smoke it till the press is gone. They put me in the center, I'm the one that they investing on. Pull up on your block and I spin it, spin it again till I empty it. Spitting on niggas, they mad and they envy it. Push out niggas got hoes I already hit. Copy my flow, I invented it. Stacking my dough, I ain't spending it. Stacking it, my thing on a nigga,
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Two Dumb Yinzers. This is episode 120.
Whoa.
What it do, nephew?
Oh, I made the mistake of turning my AC on and leaving it on, and I have no hoodie on, no fleece on, so I'm freezing my balls off right now.
It's August, man.
Yeah, but my room is like so fucking cold right now, bro. Tactical mistake. Mistakes were made in the planning of this.
I think you'll be all right. It'll probably warm up for you.
No, because it's still blasting full speed ahead.
Really?
Yeah. That's all right. I'll just freeze my balls off this episode. That's all right. The things I do for this show.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Things I put myself through.
It feels like a good DoorDash day for me. I don't know why. I'm just feeling
the dash
brought to me.
See, I want to do the DoorDash, but my kid likes to go on car rides to get his food. So
yeah.
So I gotta, leave the house. It's not fair. It's not right.
You're basically being the DoorDasher.
Yeah, and I'm not getting paid, and this kind of sucks. It's not fair. It's not right.
Oh hell!
Hell no! You know who I blame?
Who's that?
Obama.
Obama.
You remember those memes back in the day when he was in office?
No.
Like you'd ride your bike, you'd fall. Obama. Go to eat your cookie, it won't fit in the cup. Obama. Like those memes are great. I don't care who you are, what side of the political spectrum. Those memes were great. Everyone could laugh at those. Obama.
I must have missed that one. I don't know.
Oh, that was great. It was great.
Well, we are upon. So it's about the eve of harvest season. And what's harvest season, you may ask? Well, something that I've noticed ever since I was probably a teenager. Every year, Mike, a little bit later than now, probably mid-August till beginning of October. Mid-August, beginning of October, women, they tend to search for relationships this time of year, every year. I call it harvest season because you'll notice there's the girls will be out full swing. They're looking for a relationship. Girls that are in relationships are looking for relationships. It just never fails, year to year, like clockwork. From mid-August to the beginning of October, women are, I don't know if it's a hormone thing. I don't know if it's a cycle thing. I don't know what it's all about, but I do know that period of time, chicks are just, they want to be taken.
There you go, dude. You can get out there. You can find yourself one for a couple months,
I'm more than likely going to stay in the house during that time period.
We'll get you hooked up with the Tinder. We'll find you a Tinder date.
And then it dies off for a while. Probably until about the 10th of December on.
And when I think that is down to the date.
Yeah. I think what that is they're trying to get into relationships because it's Christmas time. You don't want to be a single chick, especially a decent looking chick at Christmas time without anybody, because your friends, your family, everybody's getting those special gifts.
Yeah.
So again, right before Christmas, they have this, what I call harvest season. And then one more time in the fall. The spring, when the spring comes around. And women, know it's a new season coming. It's nice. It's, the weather's getting better and they could dress for the occasion. And I noticed that time, roughly April, May, That's a third.
Uh-oh, you're freezing. Oh, right in the middle of your thesis, the phone breaks down. There we go.
The third harvest season. So three times a year, Mike, if you know one is ever out and about looking for a relationship, out being predator to the prey, so to speak, look at those 3 times a year. If you can't pull in a woman during one of those 3 seasons that I call harvest seasons, there's no hope for you. Women are basically throwing themselves at guys at those 3 particular times of the year. Again, I don't know if it's a hormonal thing. I don't know if it's just the fear of missing out, so to speak.
Little hormone, little FOMO.
Little hormone, little FOMO. But you will notice you are going to start seeing, just watch the women in your, workplace, where you go to the store, grocery shop, even the cashier at the local, mini mart. Women will behave differently during this period of time.
Are you trying? Are you trying to say the cashier down at your little mini mart was flirting with you?
No, but that's a whole different story that I'm going to get into in just a moment.
Okay.
So, if you are a single man,
I am not,
and I don't know if there's any science behind this. I don't know, but I'm just telling you an observation that I made at this point in my life. I made about 10 years ago, give or take. Excuse me. But the one thing that I do know, every year, those 3 times a year, it's a lot of action, a lot of transition period, a lot of getting into relationships. Everyone's moving in together. I got to get, like I said, nobody wants to be the chick that ain't getting Christmas presents from a guy. It's just these stupid little things. But like I said, watch, observe, mark those 3 dates on your calendar, and let me know this time next year if I was wrong.
I will definitely let you know if you're wrong. But I wouldn't notice this because I'm in a relationship, so I don't know what's going on out there in the wild.
Right.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh, here you go, buddy. Yeah, I hate you so much. You're yeah. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, so this is an interesting theory that you have. I will track this to see what's going on for science.
I've used it to my advantage before. It's something that, like I said, try talking to the girl that you wouldn't normally talk to during that period of time.
I talk to everyone.
What's that?
I talk to everyone.
Not you jackass. But for our listeners or anybody who's interested in this theory, try talking to the girl that you normally wouldn't talk to during one of these periods of time. Take this next one. Like I said, here in a couple weeks. I guarantee you get a different reaction than you normally would.
Are you sure about that?
It's a pretty high percentage. Of course,
60% of the time it works 100% of the time.
Nothing in life is guaranteed, of course. And
true.
And every time that you say something is guaranteed, chances are something's going to get fucked up to make you look stupid. But like I said, just watch. The internet girls who up and leave their family and move to, like fucking Utah for a dude they met on the internet. Those kind of things spike. Everything that got girls on a move, relationship wise, all happen.
Do you have like a white, like a pin board somewhere with like newspaper articles and like people's like Facebook posts and statuses all printed out, like lines going through and circles and dates written down?
No, I don't got anything like nothing with red yarn going from.
It's not red yarn. Is it yellow yarn? To fit with the show motif as you're checking your board to make sure the color, make sure I wasn't 100% right.
So with that being said, like I said, to our lonely listeners, test me on that, and go out during this period of time. Like I said, it's usually mid-ish August till early-ish October.
Why don't you go out? Why don't you go out and find someone special?
You want me to do an experiment for the show?
Yeah, but don't do go find someone. Don't treat her as like a subject for the show. She's a human. Just not one of your AI apps. You know, treat her nice. See what happens.
I can't do that. I got the show.
Introduce her to the dummies.
Here's the thing. If I get serious, the show will suffer.
That's all right, dude. We can wing it.
We
need like 6 topics a day. We got this.
I don't.
Our listeners will understand. They'll be happy. They'll understand.
I don't have the desire, man. I'm really, I'm into what I'm doing at this point in my life, and I'm not really out chasing. You know what I mean? Whenever it happens, if it does, and if it doesn't, I don't care.
Yeah.
Quite honest, I really don't care. I could see myself being 60s and being single, and I could be totally happy with that. But like I said, if something happens organically, we'll let the chips fall where they lay. But I don't have any desire to go pursue. But I will do it for the show. I will, in fact, do it for the show.
Do it for the show, but like, just don't treat her as a test subject. Be respectful.
What the fuck you think I'm gonna do? Beat the shit out of her?
I don't know. Be rude or something. I don't know. Be like, hey, I'm just doing this for a bit. No, I don't know.
I'm doing this for a bit. Come over and let me beat you.
Yeah. Hey, from Deshaun Watson's case, we learned there's 2 different types of assault. Non-violent assault and assault when it comes to sexual assault.
Yeah.
So you never know. Apparently you can start hitting people now and it's not violent. But anyway, I digress. But hey, you find someone that could be a part of the show.
You mean like somebody be on the show?
Yeah, you can find her and you
a relationship.
Cool. Yeah, you guys can start dating, and then she could come on the show. She can be a co-host. She can sit on the opposite side of the table there. You guys can have a little candlelight going on, making smoochy faces at each other.
Here's what I think of that. The desire is nil.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. We'll set up a 2 Dumb Yinzers dating profile for you.
We got to do a dating game on the show.
Yeah, for you, not for me. I'm in a committed relationship.
Where we get like X amount.
I knew that was coming too. I knew that was happening.
Hey, you're doing it yourself, man.
Hey, anything, I do anything for the show. We proved that yesterday.
What was yesterday? I wasn't there. What happened?
Oh, you were there. The last 20 minutes of that episode, 15 minutes of the episode. I could have ended that thing whenever I wanted. You forget that I have the power and that I did not disprove how much of a gamer I am. Team play, bruh, team player all the way. I'm like Patrick Hornquist. I go to the front of the net. I take the punishment so everyone else can succeed.
Everybody had a good time, I have to admit.
Everyone did have a good time. That was a fun episode.
That was a good one.
It was a very good episode. And the numbers show it too. I was looking at the numbers and people enjoy
it. Everything. How's things looking? Good?
Things are looking good. They're looking up and up. Our numbers keep improving week after week. I like it. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Awesome.
Thank you. We're getting a good percentage of our subscribers to stop on by and watch. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah. They might not catch us live, but they catch us throughout the day, and we love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So speaking of my local mini mart, Mike.
Yes.
Now I haven't been going to. You're familiar with my area. And
yes,
in
I
my
am.
area, the town has 4 things, and they're all on the same intersection.
They are literally
a gas station, a dollar store, an ice cream shop, and a big field that they have a flea market in every Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been going to that dollar store just because there's more things I could get there than if I went to the gas station.
Yeah.
So on. Now, everybody has that one favorite. Everybody has that one favorite little cashier, when they go to a store.
Yeah,
it's just,
cashier or employee out in the store. Yeah.
Yeah. The one that makes you kind of fix your hair when you're walking in,
People did that to me all the time when I worked in retail.
I thought he was going to say you're always the one fixing your hair. So
shut up.
There's this. Okay, so at my dollar store that I frequent, there's a guy that works the register.
Okay.
And we've talked about these people that you kind of dread as you're going into the stores, before. And it's the total opposite of the hot chick that you fix your hair for and have your 10 seconds of fantasies as you're walking into the store, all that kind of fun stuff. But there's something about this guy, Mike. Now he's a little bit slow. To what capacity, I don't know, but there's definitely some slow going on with this guy.
Yeah.
And he definitely falls in the category of the one person that I hope is not there when I walk in the store.
Yeah.
Just because it's never an in and an out thing.
Yeah.
There's always incident with this fella. And it's because he's slow. And I'm not speaking
I know what you mean. Like
okay.
Something like that, like in a situation like that, like where I work, we would never leave them alone. You always had someone with them to help them out.
So this person is in control of the store because he is ringing everybody out. A lot of the other time you don't see the other employee. They might be somewhere else in the store stalking. They might be, in the back, whatever. So when you go in there, it's going to be the experience with this guy.
Yeah.
Now his thing, Mike, he talks, but nothing really makes sense what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He went on the other day, just went on and on and on. He's talking to me about billionaires and millionaires. Now, mind you, this is before the Mega Millions thing went off. So he's on this. He starts off with something, something nice, something universal, like
he draws you in.
Did you find everything that you're looking for? Okay, so there's where he pulls you in.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's looking for your reaction, because if you just kind of give him a snide, good, he'll leave you be.
Yeah.
But you can't say any more than that. The second you say something that resembles an answer, he starts talking. And again, like I said, you're talking, you're on different levels. And I'm not speaking maliciously of him or people that have issues, but he's going on and he's talking about billionaires and millionaires, and I can't really understand quite what he's saying. So so I try to keep it short and sweet because I know the truth of this guy. But what happened was he ended up following me, Mike. He thought that I was so engaged in this conversation, and I really wasn't. I was 1, 2, 3 word answers at the most. And then he follows you out of the store and he continues talking. He's laughing. He's having this great time.
Yeah.
Where on this face do you see great time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
But hey,
so anyway,
you should feel happy though. Continue.
So so check this out. So a few days later, I go down with a couple of neighbors of mine. They're doing tarp things, with tarps. You know how neighbors are always doing things with tarps? Well, the neighbors are doing tarp things, and they wanted me to run to the dollar store with them, and I did.
The tarps.
Tarp, yeah. It's always a fucking tarp over. I don't know what the fuck. But anyway.
I understand.
With these tarps. So we go down there, and it was the neighbor, it was myself, it was the neighbor's daughter and her friend.
Uh-huh.
Who is a black gentleman. He's 20 years old, give or take. So we're in line, and we finally get up to the front. And for some reason, this cashier, the one I'm speaking of, takes the scan gun. He stops what he's doing. He looks directly at the black kid and starts going, pew, 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 like he's zapping the kid with the gun, with the scanner.
Oh my God.
So there's people in line, and I'm thinking, this is weird. Why is he doing this? Why would you know what I mean? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why did you single this guy out to zap him with the scanner? And he keeps doing it. It's one of them things that kind of goes on a little too long, where it's kind of uncomfortable for all. So finally, he stops zapping him and finally gets back to ringing shit up, which he can't do 2 things at one time. It's just impossible.
Yeah.
So he says something, and all of a sudden I just hear that my neighbor's boyfriend or friend or whatever. He leans in toward my neighbor and he is like, "What the hell is he saying?" Nobody fucking knows what this guy.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. He was just zapping you.
Yeah.
And then he's going off on this. He makes me nuts. I'm mental.
Yeah.
This guy makes me totally mental. But like I said, you can't beat the distance from my house where the store is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't
it's
go out
perfect.
of my way.
It's perfect, dude.
Absolutely.
It's like and like, okay, there's a lot to unpack there with the zapping.
Yeah.
So he's had interactions with you. So you would think you would be the one that he would zap with, thinking, hey, we have our little rapport going on. I can zap you. No, he's gonna pick
the one person in the store that doesn't look like anybody else in the store.
Yes. And then like you're scanning someone. Oh, is he for sale? What? Or is he like trying to shoot him? Oh, what?
Everybody's baffled.
Yeah. I'm like, there's a lot to unpack there. And I'm just like, does he know what he's doing? Or is he just trying to be funny? Hey, this maybe he thought this younger kid looked like he would be fun to, mess around with. Not thinking of these different issues that go on in society of like, let's not single out trying to shoot or sell the black gentleman.
Yeah.
Maybe he probably didn't think that was, I'm hoping, and it was just trying to be fun. Saw someone new, people would be like, hey, maybe this guy will have some fun.
That's what
that is just very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
I'm not sure this person has the capacity to be
like hateful and something like that.
Right.
Just thinking. Yeah,
he never shows no signs of that, but he definitely showed a sign of uncomfortability while he was doing this, and maybe it was just kind of his way of, I don't know.
Yeah,
but to answer the first part of your question, no, he sees me every other day. It's like starting a fresh page every time I go in there.
Yeah.
It really is, and
that's like a tough situation because one, you don't want to be bothered, but two, you understand. Okay, one, he's just trying to do his job, but two, he's has probably like some developmental issues, but also you're like, dude, I just want in and out, trying to do our transactions, say a couple words, and let's be on our way.
Yeah,
that's a rough situation.
So fast forward another couple times visiting the store, and I personally, again, not being malicious, I figured he was the type to either take transportation or get dropped off or walk from a close distance, just that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving the other day and he comes out and he gets in this, and now I don't know my cars, but he gets in this red, shiny something or other that I would definitely drive. Gets in and drives away. And I'm thinking, what the fuck was that?
Maybe he's a secret millionaire and he was trying to lay hints out to you. Like, hey, do you want to be a millionaire? I got the money. All you got to do is go pew, pew, pew and scan people and make people uncomfortable, and you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
But I understand, like, I worked with a guy and he was a little slower. And I'm like, same thing. I thought he got dropped off and stuff. Nah, my man had his license and everything.
Yeah.
So they just don't judge a book by a cover, but it does kind of throw you off because growing up, we never, people like, oh, you just never thought they would lead a normal life. That's what you're always taught. And you find out, nah, they're good at some things and others, they're weird. He's socially awkward.
Big time.
Maybe I would love it if it's like when he's cool with everyone else until he sees you. And it goes like, I'm getting this guy.
Give it time, believe me. That's the kind of shit that follows me.
I hope that's the case. I want that to be true so bad. Like he's just like cool with everyone else, but sees you, like, I'm just gonna kick it up a notch to mess with this guy. It's
hell no.
See, for someone who really doesn't get out a lot, every time you go out, you have stories.
Every fucking time. That's why I don't go out.
And I'm out a lot, and I have no stories whatsoever.
I think you do. You just gotta.
No, record, see, I get people
in your mind the ass fuckings that you take every time that you walk out of your house, because they're there.
They're there. I get everyone tries to like hit me in with the cars and shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just insane. But no, I get it. Like my biggest thing is every time I go to like a store like Walmart, I get people who just want to stop and talk in the middle of the aisles, and you can't get around because they have their center displays. So I have to allow loudly declare, "Oh, we just stop in the middle of the store and talk to impede progress," and everyone looks at me like I'm the asshole.
Right.
Like, what are you gonna do? Throw a punch at me? I'll beat you with your own shoe. I don't care.
Well, you're definitely the asshole. But
I know I'm an asshole, but in that situation, no. If you're gonna see someone and talk, you go down to like pull to the side so people can still move.
So we get back, and the neighbor is trying to have me help them with the
tarp
situation. Now, it doesn't quite fall under the category of helping your neighbors move or your friends,
but it still requires work, and you have to help the neighbors.
Yes. So they have this shed type thing.
Yeah.
And it's made out of fence.
Uh-huh.
But on the top, they have to have tarp to keep the stuff from inside getting soaking wet when it rains.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the tarp that they had a big hole in it.
Yeah.
So she had to go get a whole new another tarp, and then so it was just this whole thing. And I didn't realize I didn't know what I was doing until she was on the other side, and she goes, "How's that look?" And I looked up and I thought, "Fuck, I don't know. It looks like a tarp. What do you want me to say? You know what I mean? It's your house. It's your tarp. It's your. It looks like a tarp on top of the fucking thing. What do you really want me to say?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I don't know. Good, okay." And she kind of got irritated, but it helped later on because they went on to tell me that they got this shelving to go behind your toilets. You've seen these things. They stand up tall behind the toilets and, got the shelf.
Yeah.
And she said, later that day, "How are you at building things?"
Well, you've seen me with a tarp. Extrapolate from that.
You see me with the ever complicated tarp. Take your guess. So I got out of that. I did. Because once the tarp got done, with no help to me at all, believe me, man. Here's the thing: there's bungees and everything else. They're all tied off at certain places. The thing is, like, if you don't know, you don't know. For one,
Yeah.
Is there a certain system you have going on here? Do I have to, And I would rather know to do it correctly than them coming around and say this is all fucked up. We got to take it all apart and do it all over again.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, later on when it came time to build the shelving, I was able to get down there. I was like, "Hey, all right, I'm gonna go grab something to eat, guys. I'll see you later."
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so your inability to construct anything has saved the day.
Yes, you know what? It has many times in life, to be honest with you. There's been so many times I would be in a group or just around people that's doing something. And they look at me and are like, "Yeah, okay. We know we ain't got much help there."
Yeah, this guy has like zero life skills outside of like feeding himself, so we're just not going to ask him.
Yeah.
And even feeding yourself is an issue. I've seen you eat.
That's a push. I have a whole entire list to talk about here about my diet, but I don't think I'm going to get into it because I have a few other things for us to do. But all right. Real quick, I'll kind of give you a quick little look.
All right,
over the weekend, this past weekend, I had ran out. Okay, so going back a couple of weeks, we've talked about eating, getting our diets right.
Yeah.
I think at one point you actually joked and said that you're probably going to outlive me, and we all laughed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And did that sting a little bit?
I don't know. So over the weekend, I realized that I drank my last can of pop. I realized that I smoked my last cigarette. And I thought, you know what? I am going to, now that I have none of these vices, maybe I'll try to play this out and see, how long I can hold out. And if it goes good, I might quit or curb my habits, maybe drink, water a little bit more. Well, there's a big, long, it sounds good in theory.
Yeah.
But if I was to do that, I would have to pick one at a time.
Yeah.
Because you can't just quit two things.
Nope.
Cold turkey. And if I do, how long are the periods going to be? So let's say I stop drinking pop, which I like pop. I drink a lot of pop, and start drinking water or things that are, not as unhealthy as pop.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a period of time where I'm irritated because, okay, so this is after, one day of not having these things.
Yeah.
I realize that I'm going to be irritable. I realize that I'm going to have habitual moments constantly where I would normally just, light up, or if I'm thirsty, just grab a can. It's not going to be just not doing those things anymore. It's going to be a long, drawn out process. And especially if I decide to double up and quit both of those things.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine that this is going to go well, especially for you.
You'll be all bitchy on the show.
I am, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm personally ready to put myself through that. It's almost like I'm going to be healthier by doing the things that I normally do, because the other thing would cause such stress. It would cause, chemical, whatever, I don't know. But it just seems to me that it just might be smarter to continue what I'm doing and
just roll the dice and see where the chips are. Yeah. Well, what you could do, you don't have to quit. You can just always cut back.
What do you do in the moment when you would normally be smoking, or you would? I don't know. I don't want to
see. I still get cravings every once in a while, and they're rough because you have nothing to curb that craving.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of. Yeah, I just end up like rubbing my chest up and down to fight that craving, because I feel it like right here, like in my chest.
Yeah.
And I feel like that nicotine craving, and I just have to sit there and just rub it out. That's really right. That's what I do. That's how I fight the craving. And like I end up gaining like more weight when I quit smoking, because that I would smoke and that suppressed my appetite, so I'd eat more. So that's how I did that. But then, then I was like, all right, I'm not gonna stop eating more to lose weight. It just became a whole cycle.
Yeah,
just cut back. Just cut back. You don't have to quit.
It just doesn't sound good for anything. Here's the thing: if you do these things, it's to be a healthier.
Yes, be a healthier person. Excuse me. Yeah.
Things, it's for you to become a healthier person. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how committed I am.
Right.
Being a healthier person. It isn't like I sit around and I think about this stuff. It's in the back of my head. I know conversations we've had. I know the facts. But on the other hand, I made a point last week, I believe. You could get blindsided going through an intersection, or just a million ways that people are passing away these days. Why wouldn't I just continue to do what I'd like to do? And like I said, when it's my time, it's my time.
Yeah, but wouldn't you like to, you don't have to, like I keep saying, you don't have to quit. You can cut back, get a little healthier so you feel better.
I need probably like some kind of positive habits to do in place of, because that's going to be a tough thing.
That's going to be hard.
6 minutes you would be smoking a cigarette to let shit cool off. You have to find something else to put in that place to help you cool off, or to help
this is perfect. It circles back to what we talked about the show to begin with. It's that time of the year of change and new relationships. You find the perfect woman, and she will help you quit smoking. She'll help you quit drinking pop all the time. She will replace those bad habits with good habits. People like to find partners to improve. And if you don't, if it doesn't say fix me above your head, that's the look I wanted.
But
that's perfect though. She'll change you for the better. She'll mold you into a better human.
I tend to think that it would have the reverse effect. I would get more,
you would corrupt her.
There would be, little just little what do they call that? Bickering.
Yeah.
I'm just not in the mood for bickering. I haven't did bickering
unless you know, you never know. She could be a saint, and she's like, "That's okay. Let it all out. Talk about your feelings," and then like you won't even realize you're doing it, and you're just talking through everything, and then she'll help you out, man. She'll make you better.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just trying to find you some happiness, some extra happiness.
I'll keep my eye open this harvest season. I'll see what I can find.
You should, dude. You should. We'll get you a Tinder. We'll get you a whatever. We'll find you someone this harvest.
And then harvest.
And then she'll help you through everything, you know?
Yes, yeah, that's not what my track record tells me.
You never know. You never know. You find the one that breaks the mold. Like I did. I found one who broke the mold, and you know, look at me, I'm happy.
I think that I would be a lot happier just by dating me. You know, I mean,
God, two toxic people together.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
And like, you know, like, I don't know. I know how to put up with me.
Yeah, but
I don't know if I have much room for many more people in that.
You can find. Yeah, you have room for one more. You have room for one more person in your life.
For one more.
You're that special someone.
Oh hell!
Oh no! Oh hell yeah! Give me a hell yeah! Come on, this is where Stone Cold comes in, and he starts shouting off his catchphrases, being a motivational speaker, and then you leave this episode riding high, you know.
This sounds like
drink double fisting beers, you know. You got this.
I don't know. They're not going to want to do things. I just don't do things.
No, maybe not. I mean? Maybe not. You can find someone who's just a homebody like you. There are women out there who like to just like, I just want to chill. I don't want to go do stuff. I just want to stay home and relax. Especially if you find someone in our age range, dude. That's all they want to do is just like chill and relax.
There's no.
You don't have to. You wouldn't have to do anything, dude. It'd be perfect.
I don't think I'm compatible. I'm just not compatible with many people.
No, there's more people like you out there than you realize. Like ambivalent and, you know, just pessimistic. Yeah, they're out there. We're gonna find you someone. Just as long as she doesn't turn into like Yoko Ono and breaks up the two dumb Yinzers.
Yoko.
We're gonna find you someone. You're gonna quit smoking. You're gonna, you know. There you go, buddy. Go play. But yeah, you got this, dude. Man, you're gonna be a year from now. You're gonna be happier, just wiser, healthier, having a perfect life partner with you.
Yes, yeah, I don't think so.
You got this.
I don't even know if I want that. You know what I mean?
Oh, you don't. You deep down, you do. You want you deep down, you want that. You want that person there.
I am.
It could look at best case scenario. She makes the show better. See, look, you got to think about it that way. Do it for the show.
Why will she do naked hula hoops on the air?
Well, we can't do it all in the air, but we can put that on our Patreon.
Could we put things like over her boobs? You know what I mean? Like,
if she wants to, we can. It's all up to her.
This is a quality I'm looking for in my significant other.
Hey, there's adventurous people out there. And she'd be like, you know what? Hell yeah, let's do this. But also at the same time, she'd be like, yeah, after we do that, I just want to sit on the couch and relax. Perfect. Win-win, buddy. Win-win.
I don't know. That sounds like too much.
It's brah. It's what you need. Bruh, it's what you need. Trust me on this. You'll be happier.
Obviously, I don't go after the things that I need. Otherwise, I would be drinking water. I would be eating salad. I would.
You really don't need those. You don't need those.
Exactly. And that's where I tend to go toward the things that I don't need.
Well, then exactly. You don't need. See, look, then this picture as, oh, I don't need you in my life. And then, you know, it will work better that way.
You're making my fucking head hurt, man.
Why? Just because I'm spinning around circles?
Yes.
I'm bringing everything back to you, finding you someone for you.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. I'm your wingman. I'm your wingman. I am Maverick. You are Iceman at the final scene. I'm not going to leave my wingman. I don't want you dying like Goose. Yeah. But anyway, see, this is the thanks I get for trying to help you. So that's messed up, man. Here I am being helpful, offering solid advice.
Yeah, you're offering solid advice to somebody who might be somewhat sane. I don't think this sounds like solid advice. I just think it sounds like a fucking horrible.
See, I think you do. I think you do. Deep down, you do.
No.
But no, yeah. You deep down, you do. You'll think about it, and then we talk again tomorrow. You'll be like, I thought about it some more, and you're right.
What if my perfect person is like a quadriplegic or some shit?
That's fine. Who cares?
Now they can be on the show.
Love knows no bounds, my friend. The heart wants the heart wants.
Or a midget.
Ain't nothing. So you're gonna get some trouble now. You can't say the M word.
Yeah, I'm gonna
midget.
meet me a midget. And we're gonna watch Redskins games and
You're just going all out right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's an observation that I made about this particular thing. It's nothing that I related myself to. I don't even know how you fucking pulled me into this fucking conversation.
I don't know, but I'm happy that I did. This is payback for yesterday. I thought, how can I get you back? And little did I know, we'll just start talking about you.
Oh,
and you're just like,
no.
and then you start, because I know you can't stop. Once you get an idea in your head, you need to get it out.
Oh, this is gotta be the longest show I've ever did.
God, this has flown by for me.
Do you want to play a game? Do you want to play a game of real news or fake news?
Yeah, real news, right? Ryan needs to find a life partner. So send your applications in over to twodumbyinjers.com. I will read them and we'll hook you up.
We'll turn you into a bit.
No. We will find Ryan a companion.
All right. So everybody knows the way this game goes.
No.
This is real or fake news. I read Mike a headline, and he has to tell me whether he thinks that the news headline that I'm reading to him is real or fake news. Now, this particular game, the news headlines don't have to be the most up to date. They could be a little bit older. They could be brand new. The point of the game is for Mike to try to decide whether the headline is real or fake news.
And I am 2-0, baby. 2-0 playing this game.
Are you really?
Yeah, I've won every single real or fake. Real or fake. Yeah.
All right. So here we go, Mike. First question: is this real or is this fake news? Okay.
Real or fake?
The Taj Mahal now leans more than the Tower of Pisa. The Taj Mahal now leans more than the Tower of Pisa. Is this true? Real news or is this fake news?
I'm gonna go with fake.
You're gonna go with fake news. The Taj Mahal does not lean more than the
I'm gonna go with fake.
Tower of Pisa. That's your final answer.
Final countdown.
That is correct, Mike. You got that right. That is a fake news headline. We're off to a good start. Number 2. Welcome to Cat Island, where felines outnumber humans. Welcome to Cat Island, where felines outnumber humans. Is this a real headline or is this fake news?
See, I know there's a Monkey Island like that. Let's go with real because I want it to be real. I want to go hang out at Cat Island.
All right, so welcome to Cat Island, where felines outnumber humans. You said it's a true news story. That's your final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Also a fantastic start, man.
Oh no! Here's the thumbnail for the episode.
What the fuck is that?
That's going to get people drawn in. My puckered lips.
A butthole. So you started off 2-0. I'm gonna have to start looking for more difficult questions. You guys are killing these. Number 3. Easter Bunny skydives down a bunny trail. The Easter Bunny skydives down a bunny trail. Is this headline true or fake news?
Fake.
You can go with fake.
Fake.
Is that your final answer?
Final countdown. Do-do-do-do.
Oh, unfortunately, that one is a true headline. Easter Bunny skydiving down a bunny trail. True.
Ooh.
Real news. Number 4. Tom and Jerry poke around the Stanford University Research Lab. Tom and Jerry poke around Stanford University Research Lab. Is this headline? Is it real or is this fake news?
I'm gonna go with true. I like to think there's a little mouse and a little cat running around. They named them Tom and Jerry.
Okay, and that's your final answer?
Final answer.
Oh. Boy, did that even out quick.
Man, I was having fun, being all excited and animated, and this thing happens.
Got a lot more to go. Long way to go. Number 5. Bride ditches wedding for the cameraman. Bride ditches wedding for the cameraman. It must have been the harvest month, right?
What's the bid? I'm gonna go with true.
True. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Oh, now again, I can't guarantee that no bride.
Oh, yeah.
Cameraman. Matter of fact, I think it's very likely. But for this particular headline, it was fake news.
Disappointed.
So, you got the first 2 correct, the last 3 incorrect. Number 6.
I'm like the Penguins in the playoffs, man. Get a lead and just choke it away.
Yeah, you might get one right to kind of make it look like it's going to be interesting, but you end up.
Yeah. So we'll just re-sign me to a long-term contract.
Number 6, the Spokane Spanker. This sounds like it's up your alley, Mike. The Spokane Spanker targets Gonzaga students. The Spokane Spanker targets Gonzaga students. Is this a real headline or is this fake?
I'm going to go real in I'm going to say the judge ruled it non-violent sexual assault, so I'm going to go with true.
This is a real, you say it's a real news headline.
Real news story, and he's only suspended 6 days.
That is correct, Mike. That is correct. You evened it up. 3 and 3. Number 7.
I'm too wound up right now.
A rat shuts down California classes. A rat.
Yeah, he chewed through the wires. I'm going, yeah.
You can go, that's a true news story?
He was like, he's like, these students need a day off. They're stressed out. I mean, I'm chewing that wire.
All right, Mike said this is a real news headline. A rat shuts down California classes. That again, that's correct. That's correct, Mike. So back up over 500. This is as up and down as it goes, man.
I know. It's a roller coaster of emotions.
It is a roller coaster of emotions. All right, number 8. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Man swallows. Again, sounds like it's right up your alley.
Hey.
Man swallows 10 water balloons in a county fair contest. Again, let me read that. Man swallows 10 water balloons in a county fair contest. Is this a real news
I
headline?
would say that's fake.
Or is this fake news? You
I'll
say
go with
it's fake.
Yeah, because god damn, why would you do that? Unless they're like, heroin inside and you're smuggling them.
Right. That's what I was thinking when I read it. I thought, what the fuck? You say it is a fake news headline.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fake news.
That is correct, Mike. That is correct. So you went from being under, you was 2 correct, 3 incorrect. Now you're back up. You have 5 correct, 3 incorrect. Number 9. Restaurant hatches 100-pound edible Easter egg. Restaurant hatches 100-pound edible Easter egg.
Fake.
Is that a real headline or is that fake news?
Fake news.
Fake news. That's your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's moving my buttons around.
Hey, I'm just dancing. I'm excited. Oh shit!
That was fake news. That sounds fun. I would love.
Did
to,
I said fake. I said fake.
Oh, it's real. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What did
okay.
Yeah,
I said fake.
I was repeating what you. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. The answer is it's real news.
Okay.
Okay, so again, that would be awesome. 100-pound edible Easter egg.
That's wild.
I'd like to be involved in that.
Me too.
You ever get those? Let me ask you. Do you ever get those hard-boiled eggs? Like when you go to the grocery store, how you can already buy a hard-boiled egg?
No, I never bought a pre hard boiled.
See, I never had either. And I was in the grocery store one day and I noticed the person in front of me had quite a few of those, packets. They have like 2 eggs in it, I think. And I just wondered, are they any good? Does anybody even ever buy them like that?
Actually, I would be afraid. I like stuff like that. I want to cook myself.
Yeah.
That way I know it's done. I did it right. It's just one of those foods. Yeah.
And here's another thing. What about when there's a bad storm or, any kind of snowstorm? They tell you to get your eggs, your bread, and your milk. I really thought about that the other day. I don't ever have eggs, bread, or milk in my house. Hence my terrible diet.
Yeah.
But that applies to me none. You know what I mean? Like, all these crazy people, they go out and they have to restock on everything because there's a fucking storm coming or they might not leave the house for a day. You mean to tell me people can't go without fucking eggs for a day?
Right?
Without bread for a day? I haven't had bread in my house for weeks.
I'm just like, are you really a Western Pennsylvanian if you don't go out and buy your eggs, bread, and milk? You got to turn in that Yinzer card, bro.
Number 10. Disney makes plans to release two more Lion King films. Disney makes plans to release 2 more Lion King films. Is this real or is this fake news, Mike?
I'm gonna go with real.
You're gonna go real.
Yeah, they want that money.
That's your final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. That is not true.
Man, I'm sucking this round, man.
You're not doing too bad. You're 5-5. I was gonna make a joke about that team, but we eliminated them.
Yeah,
and,
I don't even know who you're talking about anymore. I don't even know who you're talking about.
Prove themselves to not be such slubs. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Number 11. Pet snake gets stuck in woman's ear hole. The big round. What's that called there?
The gauge.
The gauge. A woman's pet snake gets stuck in her gauge hole. Is this real news?
I'm gonna go with real.
Fake.
Go real. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with real.
Then go with the real news story.
Real news.
Which makes me think. I just seen this morning on Facebook that there was a like a diamond back rattler or something they found in Beaver Falls this morning. Somebody's house. They found.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There was a picture and everything, man. It was fucking huge.
Get the F out of here. I don't mess with those.
Yeah, that's just right downtown. I didn't even know they had them things around here, to be honest.
Neither did I.
So you said it's true. True. It's real news. A woman did get a snake stuck in her gauge hole, correct?
Correct.
That is correct.
What?
Back above 500. Number 12. Girl found living with monkeys in an Indian forest, Mike. Was there a girl found living with monkeys in an Indian forest?
I'm going to go with fake news.
Fake news. And that's your final answer. That is incorrect. 6 and 6, Mike. 6 and 6.
Not looking good. Not looking good.
You're okay. I think you're going to be all right. Number 13. One astronaut offers students trip to space for $1. An astronaut offers students a trip to space for $1. Is that real news or is that fake news?
Fake news.
Fake news. Is that your final answer?
Final answer. Yes.
That is correct. I'd like to go to space for $1.
Me too. I like to go like proper space.
Yeah. Number 14. New York City attempts purchase of the Eiffel Tower. New York City attempted purchase of the Eiffel Tower. Is this real or fake news?
I'm going to go with fake news.
Fake news. Final answer?
Final answer.
Now we're bringing it together. You're always tough down the stretch. I kind of had a feeling.
Yeah, I'm clutch, man. I'm a big game player. Big game player.
Here's one.
Unflappable.
Number 15. Witches gather to play spell on Donald Trump.
I can see that happen. I'm gonna go true.
You're gonna go true?
I'm gonna go true.
The real headline?
Yeah.
And it is true. Number 16.
16.
I like this one. Snake with serious case of road rage tries to attack a motorcyclist. Let me read that again. A snake with serious case of road rage tries to attack motorcyclists.
By the way it was phrased, I want it to be real, so I'm going to say real.
You're going to say this is real?
Yeah, just because I want it to be real.
It is very real. There was a snake. I read a little bit into this one. I thought it was interesting. And the snake gets little Yancey, whenever that loud rumble of the motorcycle comes by. So it literally will jump at somebody that goes by on a motorcycle.
I'm Team Snake. I'm always Team Snake.
Team Snake too.
Nothing against motorcyclists, but I'm Team Snake.
So we have, 5, 15,
16.
You're 5th.
I'm 10 and 6. 10 and 6. I am 6 games above, or 4 games above 500.
All right, just shut up and let me think for a second.
Oh,
all
God. Right. No, I can't let you think, and I can't shut up. We don't want dead air.
Number 17. Hungry Birds. Hungry Birds. They sweep the Calhoun Lake clean of fish. Hungry Birds sweep Calhoun Lake clean of fish.
Let's go with true, because it's kind of dark and nihilistic and kind of, sign of the apocalypse. So let's go, yeah.
All right, you say that's a real headline?
True. Yes.
That, unfortunately, is incorrect.
I'm actually kind of glad it's incorrect. That'll be a bad sign.
So you're what, 10 and 7?
Yep.
I got 2 more, Mike. I lost track of time. All right, 2 more. You ready?
Let's go. Let's do this.
All right. 10,000 bottles of wine are stolen from California vineyard. 10,000 bottles of wine stolen from California vineyard. Is this real news or is this a fake headline?
I'm gonna go true.
True. That's your final answer.
Final answer.
That is false. 10,000 bottles. Holy shit. All right. So you're 10-8. 10-8. We got one more question. You can't lose. So here we go. Last question. 12-year-old drives 800 miles across Australia before police stops him. A 12-year-old drives 800 miles across Australia before the Aussie police stops him. Is this a real headline or is this fake news?
I wouldn't put it past Australia, but I'm going to go with false.
You're going to go false? That's your final answer.
Yes.
And that is incorrect. So, Mike, you got it. The 19 question, you got 10 right, 9 wrong. That's pretty, don't get much of a better game than that.
No.
If you do too good, if you do bad, everyone enjoys it. I enjoy it. If you do too good, we don't enjoy it as much.
Yeah,
but I like a good close game, 10-9. Good job.
That was a tough one.
That was tough.
Mike,
why don't you go and tell everybody about the website?
TwoDumbYinzers.com. TwoDumbYinzers.com. That is the number 2 DUMYINZERS.com. And over there we have links to Spotify, YouTube. We have what I was about to say, link to the merchandise store, and we have our email on there to email us questions, comments, topics, anything that you want to email us.
There you have it,
TwoDumbYinzers.com.
There you have it. Thank you so much for watching the show today. As always, we'll be back tomorrow again at 11 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Be sure to join us on YouTube Live. This episode will be uploaded immediately after the show, so you can watch this whenever you get a chance. And then the show will also be in podcast form tonight at 8 o'clock. Go over to Spotify and check us out. Besides for that, Mike, do you have anything before we take off, man?
No. Ryan's going to get a girlfriend this harvest.
Absolutely not.
But my goal.
Thank you so much.